Alright, hello everybody. Today I just want to make a very quick video on the importance of using tools like the Soften Edge tool to make your baked model come out looking much nicer than they normally would have. So for this example, I already have a mug that I finished, which is already has softened edges, but I'm going to start from where I before I did the Soften Edge tool. So first I'm going to just move all this stuff back to hopefully back to where it's supposed to be. Like that. Alright, so right here what I have is I have a low poly mug here, and I have my high poly right here. And what's gonna happen is if I were to just export this low poly out here right now and bring it to Substance, I'll get these weird lines, which I'll actually show you. Let me export this one, and I can show you right now. Mug low. So I get the weird line for two reasons. One, because this cage, while it's okay, it could be better because you'll see that it's sticking out, and you'll see some inside lines that look like polygon lines. So say I go into Substance and I just redo this whole thing I just did. I'm gonna go to my mug, okay that, and then I'm gonna go to Bake Texture because I still have my high poly texture right there. And as it's baking, I'll start to talk about what's going on. So you can already see, like right around here, you have these weird polygonal lines. Not really a polygon line, just like an indentation. And it can be very annoying when you're working if you don't exactly know how to solve this issue. What I want to do today, I just want to show you a quick way where you can solve this issue and have your thing looking much smoother. You can actually especially see it here where you get like the weird polygonal line, even though the handle in the low poly matches the high poly pretty closely. You'll still get that kind of effect. So, in order to fix this, I'm going to do two things. First, with this mug, I'm just going to increase the amount of polygons on it, just because right now it's only at 244 polygons. I can go a little bit higher if I'm going to put this into a game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Insert Edge Loop tool, which I actually have assigned to a hotkey, and I go to Relative Distance, Insert with Edge Flow, and I just start inserting some edges, knowing that this tool is going to fill in the cylindrical shape for me. I'm not all that worried. And boom. Cool. So right now I have my cylindrical shape, which is good. So let's say I exported this model out and tried to bring it in. Let's see what happens there. Let me just scale it down a little bit. But let's see what happens if I do that, because right now it's a lot closer to the reference model. So it theoretically should work out just fine. In theory. In practice, things always turn out a little bit differently. I'm trying to make sure I match this cage pretty closely here. That makes all the difference when it comes to baking. Just scaling a little bit makes all the difference. Alright, so let's say I take this and I export this model. And now let me go back into Substance Painter and try this model again, but now with more polygons. Let's see what that looks like. Now it's more smooth, it matches the model more exactly. It should work. So once I import it in, I'm going to bake it again to get rid of the old stuff and out with the old and with the new. And now you'll see that it's much closer, it's looking a lot better, but I still have that same issue I had before, where you can see the lines in the model here, and especially right over here. Things like right here. Now, the way you solve this is, let's go back into this 3D program. You can't solve this problem inside Substance, no matter how hard you try. You can't solve it inside Substance. What you can do is, let's go back into Maya, and I'm using Maya LT 2017, and let's go to the thing called Mesh Display, and let's do a Soften Edge. And now with the Soften Edge selected, let's try and re-export this model and do the same thing all over again. So I'm going to go back to Substance. I'm going to go to Project Configuration. And normally you wouldn't do project configuration, but just because I'm making a lot of quick changes just to see how things look, I do this. So I'm going to go select my little poly. Okay, you still have this weird stuff, but that's just because it has the old information in there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change that out with the new information by rebaking this material here, or this model here. And I'm just going to click Bake Texture and bake. So now instantly you see that all the lines are basically all but gone. There's still maybe one or two lines in there, but it's still not as noticeable, and especially not from far away. This looks more like a coffee mug, a smoothed out coffee mug than it did before. Let me delete that. So now this looks a lot better. It looks more like the reference, and just to show you the difference, I'm going to just start taking off stuff, and you can see the before and after. So this is before, and after you got it much smoother. So yeah, I just wanted to make that quick video. It's something that I know there's not all that much reference for online, so I just wanted to make a video just showing you guys how you can tackle this problem. Alright, well, thank you guys, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.